Hi guys. So I just watched the final episode of The 100. It was a okay ending. Nothing brilliant, of course, but yeah, it was okay. I'm not even sure where to start because we also got some returning characters. Because I was thinking there was going to be some returning characters at the end anyway. Yeah, but yeah, just can't believe it's all over now. I remember the day when I first started the show. When I've seen the first episode, for the first time, seeing that actor from Die of a Wimpy Kid, and he became my favorite character as well. I liked him in that show. In this show, it's like I'm talking about a different show. And then when we lost him, it sucked. Yeah, and then I started to like Bellamy, and he became my favorite as well. And then we lost him. But yeah, what did they do with the ending anyway? I guess I'm fine with it. It's an okay ending. So basically, let's just talk about the last war situation. So basically, that ended to be, a test. It wasn't a war. It was supposed to be a test. But if they actually started the war, they would fail the test. And let's talk about the shepherd, because the shepherd gets killed by Clark, of course, for what, the shepherd did to Maddie. But say if that scene didn't happen and the shepherd actually talked with. Then what would actually happen in those final moments? Would the shepherd be able to stop it? I'm not even sure, because after he has asked those questions, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not even. I'm just gonna say that probably the war would have still happened, and everyone would be dead. Also, Maddie, she wasn't able to come back, right? She's the only one who didn't come back. Which you guys, well, if you've watched the episode, because I'm probably just gonna say a spoiler review or something, because I didn't even say a spoiler warning or anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna put spoiler review. But yeah, I'm fine with how it ended. With so basically the shepherd was talking to this person who was gonna transcend him. Since that was, I guess, true. It sucks that Bellamy never got to be transcended. Since he, proper got into their beliefs and everything. And I guess that person who we seen as Bellamy's mom was actually the person who kind of takes people's forms of who they love. Because this is when we got to see Abby and Lexa again. Like I was surprised to see Lexa. I was expecting it. Like I just feel like they had to do it. And of course, the actress returns because she's doing the Fear the Walking Dead right now. The Lexa actor, so actress. So yeah, it was cool to see her come back one last time and seeing Abby again. Because man, it sucked when we see her, die. But the thing is, it's not the real. It's not actually them. It's just that person who's gonna transcend them. But then then it didn't get transcended because then they killed each other. But Octavia then does the one cruel speech to convince them to put the weapons down. Since Dio, I was gonna say Diosa for some reason. Oh yeah, Diosa. Well, there's no way she got transcended anyway. But she probably would have came back in the end. Because in the end they do all get transcended. Well, apart from Clark because of what she did to the shepherd. And I'm not sure if killing Bellamy also counts towards that. But since her friends are so loyal to her, they decided to come back because they actually got transcended. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Yeah, Imori died as well, but since they was transcended, Imori somehow survived. And when she didn't want to be in that place where they transcended in, they basically come back and see Clark because at the end I was thinking like, damn, is Clark alone again? That's messed up. But it turns out that her friends are around. They didn't want to leave her behind. And it's kind of a cheap way for Imori to still be alive as well. Because she was dead. She died. But they did the thing like what they did in season 6, where they can put the chip inside the other person, so you're kind of still with them. But that also would kill him if the way how he's doing it. So it would have killed. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. But he didn't want to lose Amari, so yeah, I was thinking that was it for them. It seems like in those last moments, like everyone was dying. Yeah, because Shaheda had one last hurrah before he went out by Indra. I was happy to see Indra take him out at that point with all the trouble he caused. Could you say he's also to blame for Bellamy's death as well? Because say if he never told Bellamy about the book, maybe he would never have found it and stuff, and maybe at the end he wouldn't have had to die. But oh well. Oh yeah, and Maddie, like, I think she basically stayed in the transcended place since she got transcended. Because Maddie, she didn't even want to go when she was being transcended. Like, you could see that the light was fighting, but she didn't want to go. But, Clark said to, go because, yeah, it's probably a hard moment for her. But yeah, I'm happy with the ending. Seeing Clark alone, like, that would have been a sad ending. That would have been really messed up. Jesus. Yeah, that would have been such a messed up ending. I'm just happy it didn't end like that. And we got a happy ending. And it was just cool to see that Abby and Lexa actress return, especially Lexa. Like, damn. That was cool. But I think they still have the memories of the people. The person who transcends them. Which, it's just funny how they blame Clark for so much of being such a bad person, but they've kind of killed many races. So it's kind of weird how they judge them when they've done much worse things. Just because the people who they go to don't, do what they want, so they don't get transcended, but they also all get killed. Like, that's a weird way of doing things. Why don't they just leave them alone and they don't get transcended instead of, killing them? So they're kind of hypocrites. Yeah, they're kind of hypocrites, these people. But whatever, the show's over now. I'm gonna miss it. It wasn't really the same in the end anyway, so that it kind of helps. And when The Walking Dead ends, my favorite show of all time, most of the cast are gone at this point, so that's the thing. It's not gonna be as sad when I get to the final episode of The Walking Dead. And it's kind of the same with this. If what they decided to do with the story, that's what didn't really make me sad that it's over. It just felt like it had to end at this point. Because what else could they do? I guess after this, they could do a spin off. And man, we're going to see these actors and actresses in different shows now. Movies and stuff. Since the show's finally over. When the world goes back to normal. Since this virus situation is kind of affecting a lot of stuff. I still think it's the reason why a lot of shows got cancelled and, movies delayed. So many things like that. Because I'm just surprised that they'd cancel South Park. It's definitely because of the virus. Yeah. I'll definitely miss this show. I'll review every season from 1 to 6. I guess all of season 7 is done now. Yeah. I'm going to miss these characters. It's going to be the same with The Walking Dead, with whoever's left. I guess I'll do a death predictions tomorrow for The Walking Dead season 10 finale, since that's coming on Monday for me, but Sunday for the US people. Yeah, that'll be fun to review. But yeah, I guess I'm going to sign off now. It was cool to see the end of this show. It wasn't brilliant, but I'm just happy it wasn't Game of Thrones bad. I just basically accepted the ending for this, and then, I'm just ready to move on now. The show's over. But yeah, I want to see what some fans think of this ending after this review. Yeah, I really want to see what they thought of the ending. I just feel like there's some who are not going to be all like really happy. I'm just like, it's an okay ending. Oh man, because Into the Badlands, like, imagine if it was a similar ending to that, where I don't know, what could be similar to, like, what could happen in the 100 ending, where it'd be similar to Into the Badlands, because, well, leaving more questions than answers, I guess, yeah, because Into the Badlands was obviously cancelled, but they kind of left a lot of questions. You know what happened to Sonny and all them, but I don't really want to talk about that show here. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. I enjoyed watching the show through my teen years. I'm gonna miss it, but yeah, its fight is over now. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.